Welcome to the Four Quarters Podcast. So you're not just watching from the sidelines, get in the game. Like the videos, comment your takes, share with your squad.
More importantly, subscribe to the Four Quarters Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, Instagram, and X for all the latest basketball and sports news.
All right, here we go. Four Quarters Pod. Got B-Red back with my guy, Drew Max.
What's happening, y'all?
What's going on? Picking it back up in this hoop season. I think we're recording this Tuesday night. So we saw AR come back last night for the Lakers on Monday. A little get back game against Charlotte after dropping a tough one against the Hawks. That was by far the worst loss of the year.
Yeah. Those are going to come. It's a long season.
82 games.
Yeah, not too worried about it. I mean, you would love to have it because, Atlanta just had a bunch of guys out. But yeah, just, it's fine. It's 82 games.
Yeah. They've definitely shown more opposite of that than that game. So, yeah, not anything to take home with you too much. And bounce back in Charlotte, I thought, pretty well. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think 79-3 still has a good ring to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'd say that for the Lakers. 79-3.
Yeah, go for the record.
Yeah.
But no, AR was a welcome addition. Again, we talked about it when he was going off. I mean, just gives you that other kind of pressure release valve option. Like if Luka's sitting or even with Luka on the floor, Luka could just like be a decoy space. And you got another guy that could like kill pick and roll and throw lobs, all that good stuff. So
yeah, they're gelling well together. Obviously, it's gonna be interesting when LeBron comes back. But we'll see how that kind of continues. I would love to see because offensively, it's amazing when them two are on the court together. I think I was listening to Trevor Lane. His podcast, shout out those guys at Laker Nation. But he was saying that we're top 10. I want to say it might have been top 5 or top 10 in offensive rating when those two guys are on the court, but like number 31 in defensive rating.
Wow.
So we need to figure out how to get those guys on a string defensively when they're both on the court together, just to maximize what they're doing. But
damn, I didn't know they were that. I didn't know they were that bad defensively. Damn.
Right. I know that surprised me too.
But when you think about it, I mean, we've been giving up like 60.5 to the LaMelo-less Hornets and the Trae Young-less Hawks. So those defensively. Now, I'm one of these guys. I've always said the name of the game is put the ball in the basket, not stop the other team from putting the ball in the basket. Right? That gets too complicated. So I mean, if you're outscoring teams, that's definitely good, and you're missing like a 6'9" veteran point guard in LeBron. So that's definitely like something you can hang your hat on right now as a team and say, hey guys, we could score, we can get any look that we want. I think that they're number 1 in field goal percentage as a team.
Okay.
So I mean, it's literally the most efficient offense in the league right now. I think I did see the offensive rating stat as well, but that defense, they're gonna have to tighten it up. Fortunately or unfortunately, Braun might come back and be the best defender on this team. Still on this team. Maybe I'll probably give Marcus an edge. Actually, Marcus. But Braun's right there, and certainly on your back end. When you start talking about like your back end rotation anchor guy, like, so I don't know if that's good that a 41-year-old is like gonna come back and do that, but he can do it, and it's like, you wouldn't want too many other guys to have to like fit into a team and say like a LeBron, he can kind of wear a lot of different hats. So,
especially with the first unit, like second unit, as you said, like Marcus Smart, hell of an addition.
Right.
I think I said in the past, I don't know if he's gonna be this one of these guys that comes over, he's washed, but I mean, amazing defensively. Was it last game or the game before that he had 7 steals?
Yeah, he had 7 steals. I think it's like the most steals by Laker in the last 30 years or something. So
I was about to say I'm 30.
I've
never seen it in my lifetime.
We're watching a lot of Laker basketball. I can't like pinpoint a game and say like, oh, like this player had 6, 7 steals. 6, 7.
Yeah.
But maybe like you might even like put Kobe in that class and say maybe he's done it, you know. But
Yep.
no, defensively, I mean, how about as a whole? I think I touched on it, but just all these free agent signings have been pretty rock solid. All these guys are contributing and have
Yeah.
already kind of shown where they could step up in bigger ways than maybe we
Yep.
thought when they joined the team. So
Definitely. Laravia on the offensive side surprised me a
yeah,
lot. Doing
yeah,
really well. Yeah, Marcus Smart defensively, and then 8-2. 8-2
yeah.
has been both sides. Both sides have been
Man,
playing really good.
I gotta give some shout out. I mean, I gotta give some love to dominating, man. I gotta shout out DeAndre
Dominating.
Ayton. He's hooping, bro. And here's my thing though is like, where was this contingency of like all these people saying he's this bad player? I mean, you go look at his numbers. He's 16-10 every year in the league. I mean, what more do you want?
Yeah.
I mean, what is he supposed to be doing? I'm confused. Like, you
Yeah, I
know,
think people gave him too high of a ceiling coming out of college. I mean, and he was a beast in college, so like
yeah,
rightfully so, right? The
yeah,
people were grading him really high.
yeah.
Um, was he working with Hakeem in college too, or was that only like a
I think that's probably more recent.
recent thing?
Yeah, but I mean, he was the number one pick in his draft
Mm-hmm.
in the draft
Yeah.
with Luka. But
Right.
I think on paper, if you were to look at that, I think you would not redraft it. I don't want to say that because we know what Luka is now. But at the
Yeah.
time, at that time, you would still probably take the 7-1 guy, chiseled, lob
Mm-hmm.
threat, like
Yeah.
has showed at Zona and still is showing in the league, face up, shooting touch, like. I mean,
Yeah.
on paper, he's a number one pick. Like, so I don't,
One hundred
I
percent.
just, and he's not like he's far from a bust. He's he's been in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a fan of his game, so I'm really happy that the Lakers were able to get that as on
Yeah.
the cheap too. So
Yeah. A former.
yeah,
It's always good when you get a former number one overall guy on your roster.
the Lakers have been a part of that a few times, which is
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at a couple right now. I think Paolo, that would be good. That would be good in the Lakers jersey. I could,
Paolo
yeah.
Banchero.
Yeah, Wimby. Okay, let me chill. Let me chill.
No, we'll get everybody, man.
Yeah,
I was joking with some of my buddies saying, I can't wait. I can't wait for Wemby to be a Laker, and
yeah,
it's one of those things where like Laker Nation, we joke about it like we're getting everybody,
yeah.
and then we'll get into the Nico Harris stuff later.
Right,
But
right,
like,
right.
but we end up getting guys, like
Yeah, yeah. It's
I don't
not.
know
It's
how we
not.
do it.
Put it like this: if you're not a Laker fan, we've had more guys than y'all have had.
Yeah,
Denver Nuggets or New York
100%.
Knicks or whoever. Like,
Yeah.
so it's undoubtable. It's undoubtable. So what do you all in all, what do you think about the LeBron fit though coming back? Like, do you
Ooh,
see it as
it's
something
gonna
that's
be.
going to be clunky, or do you think it'll work seamlessly? Or
I think at first it'll be clunky.
okay,
And that I might just be a little pessimistic there, but
yeah,
I just I can see a scenario where LeBron comes back, and I think I mentioned this I might have mentioned this like the one episode 1 or 2, but
mm,
guys might shrink up a little bit. It's like, okay, LeBron James is on the floor, he demands a
yeah,
lot out of everyone. Don't know how uncomfortable that might make people, because I
mhm,
mean we've seen it in the past, right, with like
mm,
I mean, KCP was great, but there was
yeah,
times where he wasn't playing to his potential, and
yeah,
was it
him,
because of LeBron was on the floor?
yeah, Malik
Um,
Beasley, and
right. All
yeah,
these guys
yeah,
that are,
yeah,
and the crazy thing is we let them go, right? Because they're not performing the
yeah.
way they need to. Then they come back, play against the Lakers, and are shooting lights out. It's like, come on, man, what are we?
Or in Beasley's case, how about you leave the Lakers and go lead the league in 3 points made,
Yeah,
like
what
the
the?
whole league, like so. It's
What was
definitely a
that?
thing. I know what you mean for sure. As far as the specter of the Lakers and playing with the LeBron James or Kobe,
Hmm. Yeah.
it definitely is add something to the pot for sure.
Right. Which kind of a little bit of sidetracking, not really though, is I don't know if you saw the comments today from Austin Reaves talking about like he wants to be a Laker, he wants to be a
Mm,
Laker lifer, he'll take
yeah,
less money, he's not all about the money.
yeah,
Um, that's a guy who comes to LA, and I mean obviously we drafted him, so
yeah,
he didn't like come from a different team or whatever,
yeah,
but comes to LA, sits in the bright lights and performs well and wants to like be here for the long term. Like
yeah,
you don't see that a lot. You see guys coming here that they're a flash in the pan, and then they
yeah,
go somewhere else, and then they start lighting it up.
yeah.
AR, like I don't know, that impressed me a lot. I'm super hyped to hear that too, because like
Yeah,
if you could save some money, build a good roster around that.
yeah.
Always a good guy to have on the squad. But
I
yeah, to
mean,
answer your question though. about Bron.
Yeah.
I think it will get clunky. It'll get clunky at first,
Okay.
but they'll figure it out. As you said, defensively, he has the potential to be the best player
Yeah.
on the court, and I see him as like free safety, middle linebacker, kind of
Yeah.
orchestrating the defense, and
Yeah.
I think that's where he'll help. A lot more than him actually being on ball and things
Yeah.
like that.
When
But
Aiden
yeah,
when Aiden kind of can show, and maybe Aiden's getting the block shot, Bron's one of the best rebounders ever. So
yeah,
so he can come in and kind of clean glass, and yeah,
100%.
those type of things. Yeah.
But no, I think it'll be good. It'll be rocky at first, but they'll figure it out. They'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
yeah. I think the shakiest thing with Bron's fit in this offense is if you're not gonna use him as a trigger man, like meaning like on the ball at the top,
Yeah.
making the decisions, like what is his role? Because he's not necessarily. I mean, he's turned into a phenomenal spot up shooter.
Yeah.
But with the Aiden and Hayes, parts of the roster, like he's not gonna necessarily be like your five, like your down low guy. So it'll just be interesting to see how teams play us when LeBron comes in. Are they gonna treat it like tighten up on us? Like, okay, we'll live with the jumpers now, like because we've been playing a little more guards now without Bron, like Marcus Smart and when Gabe was healthy. But Laravia's getting in there. So it'll be interesting to see that. But I think I've always believed you put smart players together, man, they're gonna figure it out. I mean Luka, Bron, I mean they'll figure it out, even if it's cutting. Like we don't have like a slasher, a slashing cutter. So Bron's pretty good at figuring out what a team doesn't have and like where he can kind of accentuate in those areas.
Yeah. Get a
So,
bunch of great IQ guys together, and they're out there just playing basketball. At the end of the day, it's
yeah,
basketball. They
yeah,
know how to play basketball.
yeah,
But yeah, I agree.
yeah. All right. We're gonna go to quarter two. Quarter two. Welcome back to the Four Quarters Podcast with B Red and Drew Mags. So we want to get into the Sacramento Kings, right? Doing Kings things, and that's not a good thing in the NBA.
Can I correct you real quick on that one?
Oh, what happened?
The Sacramento
Oh, the
Kings.
Sacramento Kings. He's still a part of
Forever
that.
be the Sacramento Kings. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, shout out Shaq. Like you're great.
Yeah. Big
no,
shout, Shaq.
Look, on paper, they've even the Mike Brown rosters the last couple of years, they've had some like decent rosters. Got a playoff appearance the last 3 years. Went 7 against the Warriors, but they just haven't found any footing. They just can't really figure out what parts to kind of put together. Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Sabonis has been an all-star. That's a pretty good like 3-man core. I mean, we're not even seeing really teams built that way anymore right now. So to have 3 like former all-stars is pretty. On paper you would think
will be good. I'm kind of surprised they're just giving up and blowing it up, but I guess I get it. Like where they where are they sitting at right now in the
you could throw Westbrook in there too. He's a former MVP all-star, and actually Westbrook's been playing really well. He's had a couple triple doubles to start the year. So yeah, it's really interesting. He's at 15, 6 and 5 right now. Like,
not bad.
Yeah, off the bench, not bad at all.
Yeah. They're sitting at 3 and 7. I mean, that is a what 4 teams tied for second to last in the West.
Right.
Only to the Pelicans, who
wow,
still down there. Yeah.
Wow. If you're in Pelicans territory right now.
We're what?
No, I said if you're in Pelicans territory right now, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, 100%. But it's like, what do you do? Like Zach LaVine's, he's a little older. He's still obviously serviceable.
Yeah.
A little older, but like, what do you do with these guys? Even DeMar too, older but serviceable. Like, needs to be in the right fit.
It's only one direction they can go, and that's really young and like a lot of draft picks. I don't know what type of draft capital you could get back. Sabonis, I think Sabonis is your most valuable asset in terms of age and skill set, size. Sabonis, you could probably get a nice little haul for. I think you
Yeah.
can get something for Zach and DeMar too, but not as much as you probably could have got 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So they got to go young and they got to go draft capital.
Mm,
What does that look like in terms of landing spots? It's tough because these three guys are also in their point of their career where they're gonna want to go to winning situations.
yeah. They want to go
Like
to
I don't want to
contenders for
go.
sure.
Yeah, I don't want to get flipped for some young talent this guy was on this young team, and now I'm leading, the Raptors or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it's like no, they're not going to be happy with that, and that makes them kind of a limited trade market because you don't want to get a
Hmm.
disgruntled superstar or star or whatever. So,
Right.
um, yeah, it's tough. I don't know if there is a market. There might not even be a market because we might have even saw the deal done, already. Really, like.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got three guys. Sabonis, that'll be interesting. I mean, they gotta try to hold on to him, but he might be unhappy. I mean,
Yeah.
his dad was a champion Euro League player,
Hmm.
and was used to winning basketball. So I don't know.
Yeah. Um, nah, yeah, it is really interesting. It kind of like when you're talking about these guys and going finding a spot where, or getting trade capital for them and getting young guys. Like
Yep.
um, I don't know if yeah they want to be in that situation. Kind of reminds me of like the Kobe, the last couple of years with Kobe
Mm.
where
Yeah.
he was around all these young guys, D'Lo,
Yeah.
Josh Hart, like those guys, and I mean, it sucked. It sucked to see him not get a chance to,
Yeah.
as a Laker fan.
Yeah.
Um, it sucked to see him not get a chance to win a championship. And that's not what DeMar and those guys want. They don't
No.
Zach
No.
Levine. They definitely, like you said, they want to be in a winning scenario. They want to be on a championship roster. But who's out there
Yeah.
looking for that on their team? That's like
Like,
a
like
Lakers or Knicks, Philly. Like I don't
right.
know if they're looking for any of those guys.
Yeah, like and then if you're like right below that line, like you're like a competitive group, like say like a Miami. Like I'm not giving you Jaime Jaquez for DeMar
Mm,
DeRozan. Like I need that's a pillar. Like we're trying to grow with him. Like take him with us. Even Jovic. They got the Nikola Jovic guy who's like a young shooter. Like they just aren't dumping him for to get you know 8 years older, more expensive. Like for what? Maybe to make the playoffs. Like be a playing team, make the play. Like
yeah, yeah.
So then we're saying the top tier like Denver, Lakers, Thunder, they're not looking to bring in a DeMar DeRozan like like come mentor us and like be a late
Yeah.
game guy. Like got all like these great teams have that all figured out already.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know. Maybe those guys find teams that are like that are just gonna pay them regardless of the roster and the winning. Like they'll just be
Yeah.
like, hey, come to Charlotte, whatever. Like
Yeah.
come to Charlotte. LaMelo doesn't really play. He's kind of hurt. We need somebody to kind of like put butts in seats, sell a couple
Hmm.
jerseys, like.
Like
But
it's almost like a bridge vet,
yeah, but they
Yeah.
don't. I don't like. But we're saying those guys don't want to do that. I don't think those guys
Mm-mm.
want to do that unless they. I
No.
mean, So yeah, it's interesting. Miami, but Miami comes to mind, like just because
Okay.
Pat's always trying to. I keep mentioning them, but I know Pat's always looking to tinker and like make a splash and like kind of show Heat Nation like, all right, like we're a serious team, we got stars, that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Um, Sabonis,
To,
like I said,
to
Sabonis is interesting, but I don't know if you're just like really shopping him, like unless he
yeah.
unless he makes the call and says like I'm mad, like get
Hmm.
me out of here.
No,
Um,
definitely.
yeah,
But yeah, the Heat's interesting. I saw some rumors around the NBA Twitter world where they're getting linked with Ja,
yep,
who's
yep,
a guy I think you said, right? I think you
yeah.
said that he would be
Ja,
would be a
I
good
like, yeah,
good
yeah.
fit for him. Yeah, the Ja scenario is gonna play out kind of very interestingly.
Yeah. I mean, in regard to the King stuff, like
Mhm.
it's those guys too is like you guys aren't even like Zach and Demar. You guys aren't even like one of the first dominoes that will fall of the
Yeah.
year. Like we're gonna try to get maybe a job before we get Levine. Just because
Hmm.
of age and those type of things. Like
Yeah.
maybe those are trade partners. Maybe sometimes people trade problems. Maybe
Yeah.
Kings, Grizzlies. Hey, let's just.
let's get guys in new scenarios, see how they
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
it's yeah, but it always doesn't end up working out well, you know.
the grass is never greener. The grass is never
No,
greener. Yeah, yeah,
no, the problems come with them, and it's gonna be tough. It'll be tough to see what the
yeah.
Kings do.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
trying to think. Maybe Brooklyn. If Brooklyn had a couple more wins, maybe they got a lot of young, like mysterious guys that we
yeah,
don't really know about yet.
hmm
Like if they had a few more wins, we're like 500. I could kind of see something there. Like okay,
yeah,
let's go. We'll give you one of our 5, 6 rookies that we just drafted for Demar, and we got Demar and MPJ. But
yeah,
like I said, all these teams are like either so far away or like so good that it just doesn't make sense for them to bring these type of guys in. Um,
100%.
we're gonna pivot a little bit off the Kings
Mm-hmm.
and bring up a former King, De'Aaron Fox, who came back and played for the San
Aha.
Antonio Spurs.
Yes.
And he looked really good. I think he was good for about 22, 4 and 5, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, looked really good.
Yeah. Yeah, impressed with De'Aaron Fox. The way he just, I mean, he just kind of came back and
Yeah, yeah.
went right to work. Yeah, a little expected. I think with the young point guards they got right now, it's a good thing for them that they were getting off early,
Mm,
getting more comfortable without De'Aaron Fox, so that
some
now that
reps.
he's in the yeah exactly getting
Yeah,
some reps
yeah.
while the the star point guard is out. Um, but yeah, he kind of just came back right into it, very smooth. Like for that team, another guy that's gonna be a late, and I feel like Wemby is already taking that role over, but just like a late game guy that can be clutch
Yep.
in those big time spots. He'll be a good guy to have back for them for that. But yeah, Wemby is kind of taking that role. I saw I mean he had a crazy clutch time 3-pointer on
Oh yeah.
Booch. Got him
He's
backpedaling a little bit. There's
yeah
a little,
he's coming down the court like a guard. I mean,
it's
literally.
crazy. Like who
Um,
do you throw on that? I don't like who do you even
you
throw
know
to
what?
defend that?
You know what? DeAndre Ayton. No, I'm playing. No, I'm like
Okay.
but seriously, I mean, good question. I think you have to, as best you can, match up attribute wise, right? Height,
Yeah.
athleticism,
Hmm.
um, and then I mean you're still blindfolding a cigarette, like
Right.
but that'll probably give you your best bet, just and probably a little more girth because Wimby,
Hmm.
I mean, he's still feeling that out with his body a
Yeah.
little bit too. So,
Yeah.
and Lakers did have a little success against him. He fouled out. Uh,
Hmm.
go at him defensively, as crazy as that might sound, but that's always why I said with marvelous players like that too is like go at them. They can get fouls too. They got 6 fouls, so
Yeah.
try to go at them that way. Even if just fatigue wise, make them work. So
Hmm.
any center that can make him work offensively, like say if you have an Aiden that got a little face up game or Alpi, Shingun played him really well
Hmm.
because in Houston because he
Yeah.
has a face up game. He could shoot. He pump fake you. Now he buy you on his hip like.
Yeah.
So go at him and get fucking nasty and brutal on defense and crowd him and like
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
so
Got to get dirty
yeah
with a guy like
yeah
that because
yeah crowds and bodies and I mean that's all you can do. You're fronting them right. So
yeah.
um uh but yeah, D Fox looked good. He looked really phenomenal.
Hmm.
Blessing in disguise, I think for Harper to kind of be out. Uh
Yeah.
so it's kind of like okay, now we're just working back in D Fox in this guard rotation.
Yeah. With
Um
Castle.
Yeah, Wimby, he has so much gravity. This is why I see that's so dangerous with the Spurs. Like inside,
Hmm.
you're like we're saying, crowd him, right? So if we're doing that. What does that say about the lanes and the perimeter? Now all that's
Yeah.
open, and it's just like De'Aaron. You got a guy like De'Aaron Fox with those type of driving lanes, and that
Hmm.
it's nasty. And we see a little bit with Castle and Harper, but now with D Fox, you're seeing like the like
Yeah.
what it could really kind of look. You know what I mean?
Right. Because that's a
So
savvy vet. That's a
yeah,
savvy vet that's seen it
yeah.
all and yeah, making the right plays.
So Wimby, he's the ultimate like go to option. He's also like an ultimate decoy, right?
Hmm.
Like it's just yeah, he's they could get really nasty, man. And that where
Yeah.
they're probably top 3 in the West right now, holding it right. So
Let's see. We got them
just
at
chill up
number 2.
there.
Yeah, they're 8 and
Yeah,
2.
yeah. So yeah, D Fox looked good. We might have been a little premature on our like pick up the phone and shop them. They're like a
Yeah. Yeah.
little
Yeah.
premature. But I didn't anticipate. We didn't anticipate like Harper being out, and so
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Stuff's gonna happen
still
throughout the season.
I'll stand on it and say that's still going to be interesting. That guard rotation, working all that when they're all healthy. Think that'll still be
Right.
interesting. And going forward, when you start talking about salary cap and paying guys and blah blah blah.
Mm.
So,
No,
um,
100%.
let's go ahead and get to the 26th draft class. The next year's draft class. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't remember in recent memory like this many freshmen and college guys that are like having like breakout games and
Yeah.
like just look NBA bodies, athleticism. We got a few NBA kids in there, like
Mm-hmm.
Dominique,
Boozer.
Dominique Wilkinson,
Oh
Boozer,
yeah, I saw
twins.
he's over at Georgia. Yeah. So we got
Yeah, yeah,
college
Jake
hoops in full
Wilkins. He
swing.
had the viral windmill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, looking just like
Um,
Pops.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't run away from the DNA, right? So,
Mm-mm.
the Boozer kid. I mean, he's boarding and doing things. The Bonsa at BYU, he looks good.
Yeah.
This class, I think, is for sure better than the last one. In our
Which
yeah,
explains, and we kind of talked about it in the group chat, but it explains a little bit why Cooper Flag might have reclassed. Um,
oh yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
kind of they
yeah.
kind of
He
anticipated like, look, this class is gonna be tough to be a top pick in. So let's
yeah,
reclass,
yeah,
leave a little early,
yeah,
get to the league a little
yeah.
younger. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, this freshman class is amazing. With college hoops being in full swing, can I get like I'm gonna get a little 30? No, this is the 30. Give me a half. This is a full. My bad.
Okay.
Give me. Um, can YouTube TV figure it out, bro? Like, what's going on with this
Yeah,
stuff in ESPN?
this is ridiculous. I mean, I don't want to put on my tinfoil hat, but
Yeah,
it almost feels like we're getting pushed back to like cable scenario, like just
yeah.
having all these subscriptions, and then it's like, well, I might as well just get TV again.
What?
Like,
100%.
you
Like,
know, it's
what are we doing?
yeah, it's ridiculous. I think stuff is already becoming hard to watch, like certain movies and
Right.
shows that get taken off of platforms and stuff, and it's
Hmm.
like,
It's like now
but
you're affecting my sports watching.
yeah, yeah,
First it
well,
was college football. Now it's like I can't even watch college
ESPN.
basketball. Yeah, it's crazy.
I remember like growing up, ESPN was like, I mean, that was like CNN. That was like the news. That was like
Yeah.
everybody got that. Like,
Right.
like,
You tune in,
yeah,
after your games or whatever, and
Sports
it's
Center.
they got their rundown of what the topics are going to be, and
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
excited for certain topics and whatnot. But it's like, man, I can't even watch the the worldwide leader anymore.
With worldwide leader, maybe they aren't so worldwide anymore. Uh,
No,
but yeah,
but yeah.
but
But yeah, going back to like I can't even watch these guys play
yeah,
because I'm seeing highlights and stuff. It's a
yeah,
basketball's a highlight type of sport. It's going to be on Twitter
yeah.
immediately.
Well, I mean,
Um,
Adam Silver, he told us, right? He said, I don't really care about you guys watching the whole
uh,
game, right? He's like,
no,
yeah,
get the clips out.
yeah, yeah.
Get the clips out, share them. But yeah, I'm looking at a way too early mock draft of 2026,
Okay, okay.
and we got 1, 2, 3,
Who's won it?
4,
Who's
5, 6.
is the Bonsa
The
one?
No, so the first 8 picks are freshmen,
Wow.
which goes to show how great this freshman class is. That's going to be coming
Yeah.
out. They got Darren Peterson, number 1,
Oh
Kansas.
yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
didn't
he's
even
been
mention
hooping.
him, the Kansas kid.
He's
Yeah,
another. I mean, all these guys look NBA ready, honestly. But
yeah,
like
yeah, man. It's
the
crazy.
most.
I mean, definitely. I don't want to go like crazy, like 03, 96 talk, like, but like
Mm,
definitely in recent memory, like the last 5 years, I can't really remember like this many young freshmen that are like NBA dunk package, body, game,
yeah.
like
Hmm.
off the dribble fade, middies, like they all
Yeah.
got the package. The forwards of this class, the Boozer, Cam Boozer,
Hmm.
um,
AJ.
Koa Pete in Arizona, like
Oh yeah.
NBA body, real forwards, like real power forwards, like they board, they have like inside game, touch, feel.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah.
this is it's interesting, and they're all kind of like it. It's a different era too of like we don't got five guys at Kentucky. Like
Yeah.
you don't have Darren Peterson and Devonta at Kentucky, and like
No.
Koa and Boozer at Kansas. Like, no, like
Right.
everybody kind of gets their own
It's
little
spread out.
NIL, their own little
Yep.
slice of NIL. Like, you know what I mean? Wait a
Mm-hmm.
minute, I want to share. I don't want to share the NIL like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Koa P said, "Wait, how much I got left? Oh no, I'm going to zone it, man. I'm going to zone it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get down to Tucson. Good old Tucson. Bay
Yeah,
down, baby.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, and I'm looking ahead at they project the Lakers to have the 27th pick
Okay,
in this one,
okay.
and they have us drafting Neoklis Abdallas.
Oh my
Yeah, that
goodness.
would be crazy. Don't
See,
let us do
here's the
that.
thing.
Do
See,
not let us do that.
don't get me hyped up. Don't get me hyped up, right? And guys, chill. Don't say my picks. Don't put that out there.
No,
We're
no.
gonna keep him on the low at Virginia Tech. But no,
Right. Yeah. Don't
his
even watch
tape looks
Tech.
incredible.
Oh yeah. He looks.
His tape looks incredible. I mean
Talk about baby Luca.
the comparisons are obvious, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, he literally looks like 18, 19-year-old Luca came into the league. Um,
Hmm.
I don't think by the time all the word gets out there, I don't think he'll be a 27 guy. I think he'll
No.
be more in that top six,
Yeah.
top five,
Definitely.
you know?
Definitely top 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He looks incredible.
hey, but we could dream, right? We could dream. We
He
could
looks,
dream.
hey, much of a lesser player, but
Hmm.
the Dalton Connect situation. I mean, he failed. You know, he was
Yeah. For
slated to
sure.
go much higher than 17. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
he looks
Uh,
incredible.
yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
go to
All
halftime,
right. We'll see y'all in the third quarter.
and we are back from half. 4 quarters pod will be ready in Drew Max.
Yes, sir.
Um, we had to wait to get to half to this because this is just probably inevitable. The big news came out today. Nico Harrison gone from the Dallas Mavericks. He's out of there.
Nico, thank you for your
Yeah.
service.
Um, writing was probably on the wall on that one.
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
just no way he could survive it.
mhm.
It's like a perfect fiery storm. Like Dallas hasn't been healthy. They're not winning. Luka is balling. Lakers are winning.
Yeah.
So it just makes it like look extra bad.
And then
Like
we
Luka's
just beat
averaging
him.
40. Is that like you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
Luka is averaging more points than Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis combined.
It's insane.
So it's like, yeah, I don't know how Nico would have survived this. It's just it's tough.
It's very tough, and I mean the fans they were asking for it the day the trade
Yeah,
went down.
yeah,
Let's see, when did that trade out? It was February.
I believe so. Right
Um,
before the trade deadline, maybe even
so,
January.
so we're talking 9 months. 9 months later, he gets fired. He
Mm,
doesn't even make it a year post
yeah,
post the big trade. Um,
yeah,
yeah, the writing was on the wall when the trade went down. Honestly,
yeah,
as a
yeah.
Laker fan, thank you. I mean,
I mean,
appreciate you, Nico. But
look. I mean, here's the thing, though, right? Like, is there a world where that team could have been really good?
yeah,
I think so.
hmm
And he's probably not fired. Like if Kyrie's healthy, AD's healthy,
hmm
you bring in Cooper Flag doing his whatever 14, 5 and 5, like playing defense, the energy, Max Christie, Klay Thompson. Like there's a world where you still got your bigs. Like
yeah,
there's a world where that team looked a little bit like how they looked at the end of the year, like when they got AD. Like they had some moments where they were looking good. Like
yeah, yeah,
AD, the double big lineup. AD's got his centers or whatever.
yeah.
But it was just like I said, it was just a perfect storm to where it's like he couldn't get out of this because nothing went right.
No,
Nothing went right. Like
no,
Cooper, like I was saying this too. Like maybe even if Cooper Flag was like 21 a game right now, 22, like it could look. He's not even like he's he's figuring out the league. He's figuring out the league. He's a 18, 19, whatever, 18 and a half year old kid in the NBA right now. Like figuring it out. So nothing has looked like ideal.
No. It's very bad. I mean, the whole trade is just crazy because like for as much crap that us Laker fans talk where, we're getting everybody, right? We're getting your best player. Yep. We can't wait for Giannis to come to the Lakers. We can't wait for Wemby.
I want Neoclis Abadas.
Yeah, exactly. In a world where we say we're getting everyone, when that notification came from Shams, even Laker Nation was like, all right, hold up. This ain't real. Yeah. Like, there's no way this is real.
We're getting trolled.
We're getting trolled, right? Shams got hacked.
Right. So it's gonna get vetoed somehow. Like, right.
Even if it was
Laker Nation, like you're right. Like we want everybody, but we don't really go crazy till they play. Till they put the jersey on and they we don't believe it. We don't believe it till you really got the jersey on and you score your first bucket. Like,
and that's we could thank. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking? What's David Stern? We could thank David Stern for that, vetoing the CP3 trade. Which, I mean, shoot, if it means we win a couple more chips after that's fine with me. But
right.
And we get Luka eventually, that's cool with me. But yeah, I think it started to be downhill for Nico right after that trade went down. Like a trade so lopsided. I mean, not in the moment it didn't feel lopsided because I mean we knew what we had with AD, right? Championship pedigree, a guy that when he's on, like it seems like no one could stop him. So Laker fans,
there was a day where he was in the ranking of like, could this be the best player in the league? Right. Carry the league. Like he was in that Giannis, Jokic, Luka, whoever.
And it wasn't too crazy for us Laker fans to be like, all right, like. And then there was some, there was the rumblings of Luka not getting along with the management, and they were concerned about his weight, things like that, and
they took his beer.
Right? Yeah, they took Nico. Yeah. That was Nico, right? Nico took his beer.
No, Michael Finley.
Oh,
Michael Finley.
Okay, my bad, Mike.
I guess it's like it was in their their executive. Yeah, he's in their like staff or something. So yeah, he took the beer. Yeah.
So there was
after going to the. Clinching the finals berth. They clinched the.
Right. You just want a little celebratory beer. What the hell? You can't drink. You can't drink a beer after you make it to the NBA finals.
Right.
But yeah, so during the time we kind of rationalized it a little bit, right? It's like, okay, there's some stuff going on with Luka. Like, is he? Does he have like commitment issues to the game? Like, is he not committing himself to the game that much? So it kind of made sense a little bit at the time, but. Now that we look at it, it's definitely the worst trade of all time.
I mean, if you contextualize it, of the Mavs trying to like mortgage their future for like a win now team, like we could take Kyrie, AD, Max Christie, and this is pre Cooper Flag.
Yeah,
like had that roster pre Cooper Flag at the end of the year caught fire, everybody was healthy. There's a world where like that is a Western Conference Finals team. Like that's a formidable Western team. Then you're talking about the future of getting that lotto pick and adding Cooper Flag to that. There's a world where some of this could have went right. Yeah. It's just that in this world that we live in, nothing went right for Nico. Nothing worked out.
Yeah. It's also tough.
Go
ahead. No, you go. Yeah, you got it.
I mean, you know how I get guys. Like I hate to put on the tinfoil hat,
but you love it.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great look. It's a great look.
Yeah.
But it's like I just have a hard time believing that the point man for Nike, for Kobe and Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, Nico Harrison, like this was a Nike, a cherished Nike executive.
Yeah,
I have a hard time believing that this was his idea to trade a Luka Doncic. Like, I don't believe that. Like I don't see it. Like you get Kyrie, you get him to help, you get him some bigs, you get him Kyrie, say hey, take some pressure off you, Luka. Let's go to the finals. You go to the finals, and then this cherished, famous Nike guy, big Nike guy, he works with these guys. Like this is what you dream of. You dream of that perimeter guy that could take over the game, and this is what you work for. Like, there's rumblings with the owners. Like, did they want to pay? It's not just Luka. Do they want to pay anybody $60-70 million a year? Like one player. Like, do they want to do that with anybody? Like, new ownership. Yeah, it just seems like Nico kind of ended up being the fall guy for this.
Yeah.
Like, my owners are kind of telling me to do this. And if I'm Nico, if I can get a Western Conference Finals run real quick, a Finals run real quick, I kind of can save my keister. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But like I said, nothing went right, and he's the fall guy. So
yeah.
But that's just kind of where I'm at with it. I still don't contend like. I don't think Nico just woke up one day and just said, "You know what? Like,
let's trade Anthony.
We're gonna do an Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford team." Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Like,
yeah, and the media kind of painted it out that way, right? Because his relationship with Rob Pelinka. They're talking about no one else in the league knew about this trade, and it was just these guys. Like, you telling me LeBron didn't even know? Like, come on.
Right. Well, it's like. Two, the thing is, I forgot what I was gonna
say. But yeah, like you said, and it's funny. It's funny seeing the stories come out of. I believe it was like Bronny was the one that told the Lakers group chat. Like AD, you're getting traded, and LeBron being like, "Fuck," like as if he didn't know. Like, come on, man.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot of fishiness. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It was like it was so weird even when they made the trade.
Yeah.
Like nobody spoke. Nobody didn't want to speak for a little bit, and then the owner Patrick Dumont, he's like, no, like Nico, go in front of these people, and it was weird. Like, even if you do a press conference, you'll do one. They had it felt like they were doing like one a week for like 3-4 weeks. Like,
it's such a big
hey,
big move.
Me and J Kidd here, just I'm checking on everybody.
Yeah. Like, I think they did it like individual ones too, right?
I think I remember them. They do them together. They did like and then Nico did an individual one for sure. Yeah. Like it was like weird. It's okay, you made the trade, stand on it. Like it was weird that they had to keep doing like these little like. Oh, hey, how's everybody doing? Just checking in, like
So it might have been a mental health check, bro. That's what it might have been.
Well, I think it was pressure from ownership, like, hey, get ahead of this, like, get in front, like, you know what I mean, like, you're the fall guy, like,
and it didn't help.
It's your move.
When they did do the joint one with J Kidd, it looked like J Kidd was just the most disappointed guy.
Oh, J Kidd wasn't saying anything. Nah. He wasn't saying anything like that, because that's what I'm saying though. Is like, you telling me one of the greatest point guards ever.
Yeah.
And Anthony Davis's point man at Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those guys together, you're telling me that Luka gets traded?
It's crazy.
There's one non-basketball guy in this equation. I'm gonna put it on him.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on Patrick Dumont. There's one non-basketball genius in this whole equation that can get this done.
Right.
I'm not gonna say that Jason Kidd and Nico Harrison of Nike are trading one of the global greatest guards ever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not. I can't believe that.
What do you think the motivation is though? Is it just like not to pay him eventually?
I think a lot of owners. I think a lot of owners are trying to get from under like these big salaries.
Yeah.
And like if you combine that sentiment with the new apron world, there's worlds now where, hey, could we be a little cheaper and competitive?
Yeah.
Do I have to have a $60-70 million a year guy, especially when there's only a handful of those guys that could get that ticket, that could get that price, that really will be worth it for you, take you to the promised land. Like, every now and again we see in sports where the salaries get ridiculous and the owners start to get a little clutching their pearls a little bit. Like, wait a minute,
wait, why are you paying this guy this much? Like, he's not, you're fucking up the market.
OG Anunoby getting 50. He's like, whoa, like, wait a minute, like, he's making in 1 year what like Michael Jordan didn't make in 10 years. That's how these older billionaires think. They're like, why? Like, where is he? When did he get work? Right. Like, he calling MJ like, Magic, how much did you make? Michael, how much did you like? What? Oh, like, is this right? They sending me an invoice for 4 year $250. Is it?
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
Celtics guy got from under his team. What was on the verge of that? Jalen Brown got paid. Jason Tatum will be getting paid.
Yeah.
He gets from under his team. So I think that there's something there.
Okay.
The sentiment of the owners and the spending and the apron, they're trying to marry this world together now. Where it's like, can we basically ultimately like not pay some of these guys as much?
Yeah.
Like basically is
Right.
like the thing.
I,
Like,
I could for sure see
you
that.
know,
It's like
yeah,
the opposite problem with baseball of baseball, I should
yeah,
say, where these
right,
guys,
right, right.
open check, but you can't do that in baseball where you're trying to not spend money because I mean you got
You'll get out. Yeah, I mean, you'll get ran over.
right.
Like, yeah,
Um, it's kind of interesting to see the different approaches. Um, so kind of pivoting off of that and going to a guy that hopefully this doesn't happen to him because he seems like he'd be a Detroit lifer. Guy that's
yeah.
been hooping, Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham,
How do you
another
feel?
former number one pick. I got my eye on.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, maybe
so
future Laker.
ha- hashtag future Laker. Right? No,
Hashtag future Laker.
he's incredible.
Hmm.
Detroit, I believe, is the one seed in the East, which is I think there's some teams and fan bases that
Yeah.
we always talk about it, but it's like the Knicks are one of them. I think Detroit needs to be put in that class too in the East with like the Knicks and Boston. Like they need to be good. They need to
Yeah,
be good. Detroit's a great American city.
great for the
We've had a
NBA.
lot of industry. Yeah, we had a lot of industry come out of there. I think one of the like toughest NBA champions that we've seen
Hmm.
in '04.
With the Ben Wallace.
Even their bad boys teams were great and tough.
Yeah.
So they're one of those franchises. They need to get it right. They've been starting to get on that right path. Cade is a big part of that. Once you
Hmm.
figure out your guy, you're kind of halfway there. But yeah, they got a good team. 6'8" point guard. I mean,
Yeah.
love the big guard. Yeah,
Super
he's
physical.
hooping. Yeah, oh yeah, he's got a post game. He'll
Yeah.
he'll he'll post you down. He'll walk you under the basket.
Hmm.
What is he? What is his numbers right now? What is he like? 20, 24, 8 and 8.
Let's see. Let's see. Cade Cunningham is averaging, 28, 5, and 10. 10 being
Wow,
assists.
28 and 10.
Yeah.
Wow,
10 assists, shooting
wow, that's pretty good.
44% from the field. They just beat the Wizards in overtime yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good game. I think he caught a body.
Yeah, a
He
big
caught a
body.
nice, he caught a nice little one hand. Yeah, no,
That
he's legit. What do you think they're ceiling? You think they could? You think they'll like be in that 1-4 mix, Eastern Conference Finals? Where they go second round with New York last year, right?
Yeah,
Or
I think they take the next step. I think they could. Yeah, I could see them in the Eastern Conference Finals for sure.
yeah, yeah, for sure,
Um,
for sure.
Now will they
East is
make?
wide open.
Yeah, East is kind of wide open. Will they make the finals? I don't know. I don't know if they'll make the
And they come
finals.
out the East. Oh yeah,
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 yeah. I don't know if they'll
yeah,
come out the East. I
yeah.
feel like that'll be like a Knicks or the Bucks. They're sitting what? Let's see, they're sitting fifth in the Eastern Conference right now. I feel like the Bucks will figure it out and be a top four team.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Pistons. I mean, they're
You know,
looking really good.
you know what? We might have just found a team for the Kings to call in Detroit. That could be
Okay.
that could be interesting. Hey, we're right there.
Yeah.
Like we know we need to do something. Like if you're Detroit, you know you need to do in the near future. Like either maybe not this year, but next year. Like make some swings, start to support K, start really showing K. Like we're making big swings. We're gonna go. We want to make a. We want to win
Yeah.
championships. Like
Yeah.
not saying Zach and DeMar are those guys, but it's something that you guys haven't really like done before, like in a long time.
Yeah.
Like maybe that may be interesting. They got some mid-level like younger guys
Hmm.
maybe there. Throw them a draft pick. All right, let's bring Zach in a Zach Cade backcourt. That could be
Yeah.
fun in the East. Powerful, potent,
100%.
scoring wise at least.
Um,
Interesting. Okay,
yeah.
okay. But yeah, I agree with you though. I think they'll be a real playoff team.
Hmm.
Capitalizing off of what they did at the end of last year, tough series against the Knicks.
Yeah.
Took a lot of chops. Took a lot of chops in that series.
Hmm.
Playing in New York and dealing with all of that
Yeah.
classic rivalry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. We're gonna get into Clippers and Warriors. We can start with the Clippers. They're what, like 3-8 something like
Yeah,
that.
they're down there with
Fighting.
they're down there with the Kings, they're down with the
Don't,
Mavericks and the
don't tell me they're in
Jazz.
Pelicans territory.
They're
That-
the one game away from Pelicans territory.
Wow, wow.
They're only a game up on the Pelicans.
Well, we had a couple of whiffs on our our preseason predictions, but I think the Clippers one was pretty accurate. I think we were all
Yeah.
kind of saw it a little bit like older roster, just no direction, no identity.
Mm-mm.
Got the aspiration stuff hanging
Yeah,
over you.
all the off the court stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah, they're in shambles right now.
yeah.
Now is that a team that can use some vet
Mm.
leadership? I mean, damn. I mean, they have
They got
James
they
Harden.
got better.
They got vets, like, but are they leaders? That's the problem.
On this Veterans Day talk.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
Veterans Day talk. Yeah,
Shout out to all the vets out there.
yeah. Shout out to all
Um,
the vets.
yeah, like I
Yeah,
don't know if they got like leaders. Like Kawhi, I don't know. He's not. I mean, you kind of hear historically, he's not like a rah rah guy. He's not. He's more
yeah,
like lead by
yeah,
example. Um,
yeah.
James Harden, he might just party too much. I don't know if he's the best
Yeah,
guy to kind
yeah.
of rally the troops
I
up
mean,
either.
he's been to me, and the Clippers have been kind of dealing with this like the last few years. Is James has kind of been doing like the pseudo point guard thing. I'm not
Hmm.
sure if he's really like a championship point guard. Like,
Yeah,
I think you can win with James Harden. I think he's productive as hell.
right.
But like, I just don't know if he's like a point guard. Like,
Yeah,
it either ends with like a step back three or like,
it's not not a
just
great shot.
yeah,
Yeah,
not yeah. And then the pass is like kind of like if I really get hard double triple teamed like,
yeah,
and that's probably happening less in his career.
yeah,
So yeah, the Zach could be interesting, although he's not a point guard either, but
yeah,
could give you some guard help.
yeah.
Um, interesting, yeah, yeah. But we kind of called it. We kind of saw the writing on the wall there.
Hmm.
No identity, little old.
Yeah,
I mean, Brooke Lopez will probably be out the league.
yeah. I mean,
You
they got
know,
who they got. I mean, they got CP3 over there. Like, it's
yeah,
not.
CP3's on this. CP3's on it. CP3's probably, if we're being real about it, I think the league, he's a league guy, want to be nice, but CP3's probably on the way out.
Oh yeah,
Now it's like,
no,
all right,
100%.
yeah, like,
He's
um,
what, the last one? Is he the last one left? Yeah, he is the last one left of that '03. Braun, D
oh yeah,
Wade,
him and Bron, yeah, him and Bron, yeah,
the Banana
yeah,
Boat Boys, Braun, D
yeah,
Wade,
yeah,
Melo,
for sure,
CP3.
for
Um,
sure.
but yeah, he'll be out of there
Um,
soon. Um, was it John Collins that caught a body from Edwards? The
the
Timberwolves
Wolves,
last, right? No,
yeah.
they played. Let's see, they played the Hawks. Who did Edwards just body recently? I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was the Clippers.
That was my favorite pickup of the Clippers too, was John
Was it John
Collins
Collins?
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought because of their how much veterans they had and like okay, here's a young athletic like, but sometimes it's hard to fit those guys in the rotation when you have so many veterans because it's like
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know
shoot, I could read. Let's see the roster. We got Kawhi, James, CP3, Bradley Beal. Now
oh
is that
forgot
a
about
guy you
him.
want to move off of? Like the
Yeah,
Bradley
I
Beal
forgot about him.
experiment isn't really
Yeah,
working out.
he might be out the league.
Yeah, John
Yeah, that's
Collins,
crazy.
Zubac.
They have a lot of almost out the league guys. Wow.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
It's a roster of They got Bogdanovich.
Oh yeah, I like him.
No,
He needs to get out of there.
he's good.
He
He's just
needs
in
to
a
get out of there.
bad scenario. Chris Dunn too.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, Zubac, John
There was
Collins.
a Derrick Jones Jr. still over there.
Yep, still there.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah, just a
brother of Max
a
Christian.
weird mix of like old vets and like mentor out the league guys with like some kind of youngish in there, some role players in their prime, but like you don't need those guys if you don't have your star veterans that are like really contributing. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
just like
It's a weird. There's like
that's
no
yeah,
identity. Like real
yeah,
no
yeah.
identity. Their identity.
What are the Clippers?
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah,
I mean, they're the Lakers' little brother. That's about it.
yeah.
That's all. The Lakers.
That's their identity. That's
Yeah,
their
that's their
identity.
identity.
Yeah,
They're Lakers' little
yeah,
brother. Try to build their
yeah,
own little stadium. Get their little Steve Ballmer getting his rocks off over there
yeah,
at the Intuit
yeah.
Dome and.
Yeah, his rock. Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
hype the crowd up. We got the fan
Yeah,
wall. Oh my
yeah,
gosh!
the
Like
fan
yeah, fan
wall.
wall is not working out.
Right.
Um, but yeah, not looking good for our little brothers over there in. I didn't even want to say like Inglewood. Like, that feels disrespectful to be like our little,
man,
like, that's
I fought that for years. I was like, no,
yeah,
I really don't want to, because this is a Laker town. Inglewood's a Laker town for sure.
100%. Yeah,
LA, so
Showtime,
LA
like,
as a whole,
yeah,
obviously, but yeah,
especially with the history at the Forum and all that.
yeah,
I don't know
for
how
sure.
we should have
Yeah,
never let the Clippers go to Inglewood.
Why did that happen? For real. Why did that happen? So to the other Pacific Division team up north,
Yep.
the Golden State Warriors. Are you worried at all? You think they'll get their footing back? I know Steph missed a few games to kind of threw him off track a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about the Warriors.
Yeah.
Steph, he's playing so good, and yeah, like with him being out, it's gonna throw him off a little bit. But
Yeah.
he's still Steph Curry. He can still shoot that thing. He'll keep you in games. He'll win you games. And he's getting more clutch as he's getting older. So especially in those tight ones, if he's on the court, have a great chance of winning. But yeah, they're sitting at 6-6, so they're at 500. I mean,
so
not the worst thing.
If you would have told Steve Kerr, hey, Steph's gonna miss a few games and you'll be 510 games in,
Yeah.
I mean that's okay. Yeah. I agree with you though. I'm not too worried.
Mm-hmm.
I said it at the start of our 4-quarter season. I said, if they're healthy, if they could dance that health game in that medical staff training room game, like, of just keeping all these guys healthy, they'll be formidable. You don't want to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They got too much. The anti-Clippers, they have contributing vets that like are still kind of going about things the right way, and on the court, off the court.
Yeah.
So if they can just stay healthy, they have all the championship medal that they could want, and experience and experience to kind of get through that. So yeah, I think they'll navigate it, and they'll be a thorn in somebody's side.
Yeah.
Come April.
Warriors will be A-okay. And to your point, like the anti-Clipper thing, like they have an identity. The Warriors have had an identity ever since they started making their run, and have kind of weathered whatever. Not storm isn't the right word, but just weathered different rosters and keeping that identity, that Warriors identity. Whether it's losing to like a Harrison Barnes, losing to Klay Thompson.
Not necessarily, not necessarily reinventing it, but like just reimagining,
reshaping it a little bit. Yeah. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be just fine. And Steve Kerr, might play a big part of that, where it's you're keeping that the Warriors, like I'm saying, the Warriors' identity intact. I think they'll be all right. They got a tough one. They play the Warriors tomorrow. I mean, the Spurs tomorrow.
They play themselves. Wow, that's tough.
Warriors. Yeah, Warriors.
That's your greatest opponent. That's your greatest opponent.
Every game is against yourself, really. Am I right?
Right. All right, coach. All right, Coach Max. Technically, every game is against.
You're just playing against yourself, man. Who could? The only people that can beat us is us.
Right.
But yeah, they got the Spurs tomorrow.
Ooh.
That'll be tough. That'll be a tough one. And then they got him again for the NBA Cup. Hey, is my boy hands in the pockets? Is he still undefeated?
Yeah, Darvin Ham is undefeated on any coaching staff, head coach or assistant. He has never lost an NBA Cup game.
Man, he's an NBA Cup GOAT.
Yeah. Part of that 04 Pistons team too. We mentioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right. Darvin Ham was on the bench over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then they got a easy one not easy. No game in the NBA is easy, but they got the Pelicans after that. So they could string a couple of dubs after the Magic after that, Heat after that. They'll string a couple wins, but yeah. All in all, I think the Warriors are gonna be fine.
Yeah, I agree. All right, we are going to head to the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Winning time. All right, winning time here with the Four Quarters podcast. In the fourth quarter will be Red and Drew Mags, and we just got word this Tuesday night that we got the new All-Star format, 2026 NBA All-Star game at the Intuit Dome in LA, Inglewood. That will be next year. We're We got the new format, Max. Why don't you read that for us, man? And take your time.
Alrighty.
Take your time. And,
Yep. This is
yeah.
gonna be a long one. It might be a little long one. If you guys want to put it on 2x speed, feel free to
All
do
right.
so. But here we go. In the 2026 NBA All-Star Game, 2 teams of U.S. players and 1 team of international players, known as the World Team, will compete in a round-robin tournament featuring 4 12-minute games. The 3 teams will each have a minimum of 8 players. So, okay, that's fine. So 1 team of 8 international, which kind of sucks that you're like limiting how many international guys. Because what if there's more than 8 international guys that deserve to be an all-star? You know, like they just can't.
And yeah, and there will
And it's getting
be
there.
going forward for sure. Yeah,
It's getting there.
yeah.
And so it continues. As in the past, 24 NBA All-Stars, 12 from each conference, will be selected as follows. The 5 players honored as starters from each conference will be selected by fans, 50% of the vote. Current NBA players, 25% of the vote, and the media panel, 25% of the vote. We get a vote? We got a vote. Yeah, 4 quarters, we get a vote.
4 quarters will be getting the vote. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Closer to the All-Star game, we'll be dropping our ballots. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
voting for Luka.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Luka, AR, and LeBron. Hey, and dominating. Let's throw them in there too. Might as well.
Throw them in there. We'll have
We got 4
five starters. Yeah, we'll have 5. Put Rui in there too. I mean,
Yeah,
Rui's having a hell of a start of the year.
Hell of a year. And coached by none other than JJ Redick.
Yeah, coached by JJ Redick.
So we got 5 players honored as starters from each conference. They'll be selected by the fans, NBA players and panel, media panel. 7 players will be honored as reserves from each conference. And those will be selected by NBA head coaches.
Holy hell. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it seems so
a mix. Yeah, a mix of stuff that they've done before, like
yeah.
But the 3 teams, right? So 3 teams gonna play 4 games.
Yeah.
Essentially, games that are a quarter, right?
Which is crazy.
A quarter long of an NBA game, gonna be a quarter's length, 12 minutes.
Like, what are we doing?
And then you can get, I guess, you get this scenario where it could be like U.S. versus World, or like 2 U.S. teams, which will kind of like say like, hey, look how dominant we still are. Like,
yeah,
this type
of that way.
I mean, there's this Adam Silver. Let's just say it. Adam Silver has this thing with the establishing like world hierarchy in basketball. I don't know what this goes into play with. To your point, now we're kind of like slotting based on nationality, like who's getting selected. That world, I don't know, man. It's a lot.
So like it's like a round robin. So I'll kind of finish this part off, but also the All-Star selection is going to be selected. The players are going to be selected without regard to position, which is cool. Positionless basketball. That's kind of like what the game is already.
Yeah.
What's Jalen Rose always saying? Positions were only made so a novice could follow the game. Exactly. So positionless basketball. I'm cool with that. Like players being selected without regard to position. The process for assigning players to 2 U.S. teams will be determined at a later date. Alrighty.
So they don't even have it figured out.
Yeah, like what are we doing?
They don't even know if they don't know what's going on. Then no one knows what's going on. So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just it's cool.
And then they have some contingencies in here. It says,
and you'll get the clips. You'll get the clips on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it don't matter. It says if NBA All-Star voting does not result in the selection of 16 U.S. players and 8 international players. So I guess this is answering my question from earlier. Like, what if there's more international players than U.S. players? Which can include American players with ties to other countries if necessary. Oh, my lordy. So, it says, then the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver will select additional All-Stars to join either group to reach that minimum. So
now Clarkson's getting like a call, like Jordan Clarkson is like,
the
Philippines are representing.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're just like looking for guys to play in this game. Really, is what that sounds like to me.
Yeah. And so
I'm sure because under this format you're gonna get opt-outs. I think you're gonna get more opt-outs.
Yeah, it's kind of it's weird, dude. It's gonna be weird.
Ant didn't play last year. Braun didn't want to play.
Yep.
I don't think. There's a lot of guys opted out. But so now that kind of sounds like
I mean,
Yeah,
because
now it
even
sounds like
I didn't even know what the game was last year. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even watch it because like
it was the round robin. So essentially, a lot of this is the same. The new kind of thing is the
the
world
the
aspect,
world
the
team.
selection. Yeah, limited in the selections and stuff like that to countries. You
Yeah,
know,
we kept the an ass way, like it's an assy way to do the NBA All Star game, and we made it a little bit more assy. We just made it a
yeah,
little bit more assy, like
put a little more ass on it. Like
right, yeah, like
just a little bit,
what are we
just a
doing?
little bit. Like,
And I think a good litmus test of if the everyone wants the All Star game to be back, right? Like
yeah,
my suggestion is let's just do it how we used to do. Let everyone wear their jerseys, 12 from the East, 12
mm-hmm.
from the West.
Yeah,
Throw them
yeah.
out there. Let's rock. Let's have some fun.
That's right. That's right.
A good litmus test of, and even with like the All Star Weekend, it's like the dunk contest isn't what it used to be. 3-point shootout.
Right.
3-point shootout's always kind of exciting. But like we need guys in there. We need the premier guys
Yeah.
and all that, and it just
Right.
hasn't been that these last couple of years. But good litmus test is like is the group chat going crazy during All Star Weekend, and last year it was not. So that's why I didn't really turn it on. Like, what's there to really watch? Like the
They're
dunk
missing
contest.
those moments. They're missing those moments, like
Mm-hmm.
some pass, some dunk,
Yeah,
the one on one battles where it's like, oh, remember like
LeBron Kobe.
D Wade, LeBron Kobe, D
Mm-hmm.
Wade and CP3 are going at it. D Will and CP3 are going at it, and the guys in their team are telling them like, no, go like you
Yeah,
the best point guard in the league, like
yeah.
go do this, like it's missing those. You gotta, to your point, incentivize those guys, the top guys, to play
Mm-hmm.
against each other.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. One thing, the in season tournament, the money seems to really motivate these guys. Like
Yeah.
some of you hear a lot of guys talk about they want that 500K. So I
Right.
don't know if you need to make every winner of All Star gets $1 million or maybe but
Unless the Lakers win it, then there's it's just the in season tournament.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
tournament,
yeah.
yeah.
But
Some little
it's a little made up
rock
stuff,
around in Vegas, yeah,
right?
in
But
the
yeah,
desert,
I don't know what's
yeah,
gonna like why I don't know why we went so left with the All Star game. Like what?
yeah.
Why do we do all that? I don't know what happened. Because he had a good thing. It was a good thing. Everyone looked forward to the weekend, and then
Yeah.
now it's just kind of a
Yeah.
dud. We want those Aaron Gordon dunk contests.
Yeah. Zach
Um,
Levine.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just not. It's not there anymore.
All right. So the All Star game will be ass again. This
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
so.
You heard it here first.
Hey, at least it's in LA. And hey,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I've thought about this for a couple of years now. Do they need to maybe do this? Hey, do whatever you want with the game.
Mm-hmm.
And this a lot of markets might not like to hear this. Do whatever you want with the game, but let's always have it in LA, Vegas. Let's have a rotation of
Little New
cities
York, Miami.
yeah, to where at least now the weekend feels like okay, there's
Extravagant.
something like
Mm-hmm.
because now you're gonna host this in Indiana. Like, come on,
Come on,
like
yeah.
next year, like the one after the LA one, like okay, now we're doing this in Milwaukee. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
let's get our Joakim Noah on. When's the last time you said
it,
someone wants to go to Cleveland for vacation?
yeah, it's like let's take some of these cities out the rotation because then it
Mm-hmm.
just adds to the assiness, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah.
like at least you got people in LA or if it's gonna be in New York, they're bar hopping, they're watching it, they're
Yeah,
like
it's a big
it's,
it's a big show.
it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing now.
Right.
Like I think when it's in Indiana or Charlotte, it's not really a thing. Like
No.
yeah. Let even less of a thing with when you do the bullshit on it. Put this shit together. So
Yeah, throwing all these wrinkles and they don't even got it all figured out yet. Like if
no, yeah, they said we'll let you guys know in January who's on first.
yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
So the All-Star gonna be ass again. Cool. Okay, sick. We're gonna get to your favorite segment of the Four Quarters podcast.
Yes, sir.
Start, bench, cut. Start, bench, cut. I got a
Who we got?
a slick one for us here today. I'm gonna go with the 6-man edition.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with these are your guys for your 6-man. Kind of oxymoronic. You're gonna bench a 6-man,
Yeah, right.
but
That,
you're gonna start.
that might be the best out of the three this time. Like usually the start
Oh, like the guy, the
the
guy
guy on
that
the
you
bench, like
yeah,
the six man coming off the
yeah.
bench.
It's like I'm like you're really the sixth man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I think more high of you in that role.
right.
Like yeah. So with that being said, start bench cut 6-man edition: Jamal Crawford, Lamar Odom,
Damn,
Lou Williams.
damn. I was hoping
Yeah.
Lamar wouldn't be on here because that's the hardest one. So Lou, you
All these
said Lou
guys have
will.
won 6-man of the year, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
We got Lou
Lou
Will,
Will,
Lamar
Lamar
Odom.
Odom,
He was on
Jamal
crack.
Crawford.
No, I'm just kidding. Um, Lou Will, Jamal Crawford, Lamar Odom. I'm gonna start, and in the spirit of six man, this isn't gonna be like what we mentioned earlier. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start Lou Will because
Wow.
I'm thinking,
Damn.
I'm thinking, yeah, I'm starting. I'm starting Lou Will. Score. We were there for one of his best games as a Laker during that
No, yeah,
last Kobe season.
his might be his career high.
Yeah, it could
That might
be.
be his career high.
Let's,
45,
yeah,
44. Yeah, look at the career high,
let me
Lou
see that.
Will.
Lou Williams.
Um, what was that? Let me guess. March
Oh,
15th, 2016.
so it looks like he had a 50 ball against the
Oh wow.
with
My fault, Lou
yeah.
Will. Sold you short a couple points.
So it was a career high for the his stint with the Lakers against
Right,
OKC
right.
January 9th, 2016.
Okay.
Um,
I was off a couple months. But I say
yeah,
March 15th.
yeah,
That was off about 2 months. All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. You
So
got
I'm third behind Sean McVay and LeBron.
yeah. Third in Los Angeles in photographic memory.
Yeah, photogenic
Yeah,
memory. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'm starting Lou Will, instant offense. Guy could get hot.
Yeah.
Can score. He's
Wow, dang.
one of the best scorers out there. Um,
Yeah.
for my bench, which I'm regarding this role as the higher of the three. Um,
Okay. I like it. I
give me
like that.
Lamar Odom. I don't care if he was on
Hmm.
crack. He was the best. He was one of the best. Dude, he was so good, bro. Like he was kind of
Yeah.
one of the first
Yeah.
guys to be. How tall was he? 6'10", 6'11"?
Yeah. Yeah. 6'10",
Bringing
6'11".
the ball up, like nasty handle, getting to
Played
the
one through
rack.
five.
Yeah, played 1 through 5, could shoot the three. Like lefty, had a smooth game, like really smooth game, and just. I
Yeah.
mean, you guys know we're Laker fans, so like watching him on those championship teams,
Yeah.
he was amazing. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Love Lamar Odom. And then I will be cutting Jamal Crawford.
Jay
Jay
crossover.
Crossover,
Wow.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Jay
This
Crossover.
this feel like
It's
I
just
mean just not that doesn't not enough punch, not enough. I mean, what's going on? Like
not enough punch. Might be it. Yeah, just I don't know. Like yeah. When it comes to the other two guys, like I just think they're be a little better. They're a little better than what Jay Crossover
maybe a
was.
little more efficient.
Yeah, a little more
Yeah.
efficient. Jay Crossover, he was flashy, very flashy, lots of
Yeah. Yeah.
highlights. But
Yeah.
yeah, give me. Does he have a ring?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, just
He
give
played
me
too
the guy
long.
with the
Played too
ring.
long with the Clippers. Played too
Yeah,
long with the Clippers.
couldn't get one down there.
Yeah, the middle of that, the heart of that career was the Clippers. So you're not gonna win. You're not
Yeah,
gonna win there.
100%. But yeah, those are my start bench cut.
Wow, that's
Where are
good.
you going with it?
I like the spin though that you put on it, where it's like the bench of your 6 man is like that's your champ.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
champ. Yeah,
It's the
that's
six
champ
man,
champ.
baby. He's coming off the bench.
Yeah, the 6 man to 6 man. I like that. I'm gonna keep it classic. And I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna start bench cut my
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
in
So
order.
starting is yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna start Lamar Odom.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, I'm gonna start Lamar
Yeah.
Odom.
Hello, baby.
Super versatile. Like we talked about, could play the 1 through 5. I mean, he could come up, run the set, then the next play be the post guy, catching in the post and like setting things up and scoring out of there.
Yep.
Like you said,
The
sick
triangle, baby.
handle. Yeah, triangle
Hmm.
offense guy, perfect for it. Perfect
Right.
for it. Um, Lamar Odom has made me wonder why a lot of teams haven't really tried to use more of that position, like bringing like a tweener off the bench to kind of be like a backup point guard, facilitator.
Yeah.
Kind of seen the Warriors do it with Iguodala. That was a similar vibe. using a forward in that sense. So I'm kind of maybe a lot of these guys, the game is so score heavy, perimeter oriented. Maybe these guys don't have a nuance to that game. The bigger guys like that, the forwards, but always was a treat to watch him play, like you said, in that era.
Mm-hmm.
That those 2 rings that he won with us, back to back. But yeah, super versatile. Just has so much game. Today would be like so sought after and heralded. I mean, in this positionless stretch game, I'm gonna start Lamar Odom.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bench Jamal Crawford.
Oh,
I'm gonna bench Jamal Crawford.
Jake crossover.
Yeah. I'm gonna bench Jamal Crawford. I think apart from Lou Will, I think he did kind of run that backup point guard a little better for me as far as like facilitating, getting everybody in place. Like I thought he could score, but he also was a lob guy and like was a real good change of pace. Where Lou Will is like more methodical to me, like get to the line, like ISO you, like really like grind you out. Jamal Crawford was like a real change of pace. Like he come in, his running gun. Just exciting too. So wow, I got him off the bench. One between the leg, throw it up lob. Now the whole game's changed, right?
Yeah.
Like so. I'm benching Jamal Crawford and Lou Will. Keep your phone nearby. I'm gonna cut you. But I'm gonna still play. you got a Drake record, so not all is lost. So. All right, that's pretty good. So let us know what you guys think about that. We're gonna start mixing it up with the little start bench cut editions.
Yeah.
But that was the 4 Quarters pod. We'll be Red, Drew Mags, my guy,
Mags, baby.
And then we're gonna sign out. 4 Quarters pod.
See y'all next week.
Welcome to the 4 Quarters podcast. So you're not just watching from the sidelines. Get in the game. Like the videos, comment your takes, share with your squad.
More importantly, subscribe to the 4 Quarters podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, Instagram, and X for all the latest basketball and sports news.